What's going on, guys? It's Adonis, and I've been waiting to finish this video now for about 2 weeks. I got really ill, but this is the time that we get to compare these two. Around the neck headphones, we got the Beats X by Beats/Apple, and we have the Bose Quiet Control 30s. Now, before anybody gets crazy, I know these are priced in a completely different bracket, but I wanted to know if you spent the money on something like this that goes around the neck versus something like this, is this worth the cost difference of this? Well, so first let's start with the design. Let's start with the Bose. We have this disc kind of that sits around the neck. That's where the battery and all of the technology for the noise canceling is. It sits inside this little disc here, sits around the neck, and then these go inside your ears like so, just like that. Bam. And they stay there. They stay there solid. Now, beautiful thing about this, all the weight is here. You have no weight on your ears at all. And these aren't super long, so they don't have this whole like dog ear thing going on, which I dig. It also comes in this really cool case. You can zip up, you can store the rest of your earbuds and stuff in here as well. Really cool little case that comes with, considering how expensive these are, it should come with the case. Yes. Nice, Bose. And this does support NFC as well, so if you have a phone that will pair via NFC, you have that ability as well. iPhones don't support pairing via NFC because they're locked for Apple Pay. So if you have an iPhone, no NFC pairing, sorry about it. And the material's cool. Like, it has a nice soft, like, plastic material. It feels comfortable though. It doesn't feel cheap whatsoever. The buttons are really tight. I like them a lot. And then you have noise canceling buttons here as well to adjust the type of noise canceling that you want, whether it be extreme or very, very low or none at all. So that's really cool as well. And then they have microphones that do the canceling for you to kind of listen to background audio to isolate the sound for you. Very, very clever. And then we have the Beats X, sit around the neck. And I did a comparison between these, the AirPods, and the Powerbeats Wireless 3. So if you guys want to check that out, the link will be in the description down below. Now these sit around the neck as well, but they are significantly smaller and they go inside your ears like so. Bow. Now the problem with these is this here, there's a lot of slack here. And I'm not sure if Apple was just, you know, trying to gauge people's neck height or something. I'm not 100% sure, but I mean, for them to not be sagging, your ears would need to be like way up here. So if you have a really tall neck, these might be great, but if you don't, you're gonna have a lot of dog ear action going on. So if you got a tall neck, you're good. If you got an average, height neck like mine, you got dog ears. If you got no neck and your ears are down here, oh man, I'm sorry. No neck. Now, same thing with these. The material is really nice. I do like the buttons on here as well. The button has a nice click to it as well. Obviously, your charging port's there. But these are very, very simple. Very simple. Now, also keep in mind, these are half the cost of the Quiet Control 30s. This is literally $150 in the US. The Quiet Controls are $300 in the US. Yes, I live in Australia, so the pricing is different here as well, but still about half the cost. Now, I did wear both of these headsets on the way to Sydney on an airplane. I spent about half the flight with the Quiet Controls, half the flight with the Beats X, and the sound was a night and day difference. Now, like I said before, the Beats X, for whatever reason, don't seal the way that I would like them to. Now, I did find a way to seal them for my ears. I have to literally jam them as far as I can in there to where I cannot hear anything else. Now, keep in mind, for my ears, it's extremely uncomfortable, but it does seal out and I can get a good like bass response there, but it's just very uncomfortable for my ears. My ears are a little bit too big to actually kind of sit these properly. But when I did do that, the isolation was actually fairly good. Considering there's no active noise canceling, pretty good. Also, the volume on these get pretty loud as well. As a dancer, which I am, I like loud music, so regardless, that's kind of what I prefer. Now, with the Quiet Controls, the audio on these are far superior. It's not even close. The clarity in the mids and the highs are there. The bass is punchy, which I like as well. And I haven't really liked a lot of bass from the Bose in the past. I felt like it was very uninspired. Here it actually sounds really, really good. And like I said, it's because I'm a dancer. I like low end, that kind of allows you to move a little bit more when you have a nice bass line or a nice kick drum to really fill. Now, with these, they don't really get really loud, and that's the part where I was a little disappointed. Now, keep in mind, most of the time, headphones like these get loud to block out sound. Because these already have noise canceling, there's really no need for them to get louder. So if you're not a connoisseur of loud music, then it really doesn't matter. But if you like volume, these are gonna disappoint a little bit. But there's no comparison though. These sound far superior to the Beats X in every way as far as fidelity. It's not even close. Now, as far as call quality, they actually sounded fairly similar. These sounded a tad bit better as far as what voices sounded like, but it wasn't double the price better, if that makes any sense. These did a really good job in comparison, and I didn't hear any negatives on either one as far as how I sounded when I was on calls. So I would say call quality, we'll call it a draw. Now, as far as the connectivity goes in pairing, any headphone with the W1 chip wins. Like, it's just the way that it pairs to an iPhone is just unreal. It's so fast. You turn it on, hit connect. Like, that's it. There's no going to Bluetooth. There's none of that. It's just doop, done. Now, if it supported NFC, that might be a little bit different. So if you guys have the quiet controls and you have a device that has NFC, let me know what the pairing process looks like on these. I really wish I could test that for you. I'm planning on getting an Android device probably sometime in the near future, so I can do more things with Android for you guys on here, because a lot of you have been asking me and I owe it to you guys to do that. So, but let me know if you guys have them with an Android device. Let me know how fast the pair is on this. I would really like to know. Now, as far as overall usability, comfort, I'm gonna have to go with the Beats X. Now, it's really weird, guys, because I really don't like how they look on me per se. They're just too damn big. However, this ring of death here is just so big. Like, let me put this back on, guys. I feel like I'm in like a Tron movie or something. Like, this is just too big. It's just too big. I personally don't like it on my neck at all. It's just a little bit too unruly. So I don't know, I'm just not feeling it. And if I decide to dance, this thing moves around to the side and stuff. It's just doing too much. So I really wish that they could have streamlined this a little bit more. I understand, because you have noise cancellation and things like that, the battery that goes inside of it. I understand the design concept and the reason behind it. I just wish it could have been smaller. It's just, man. Yeah. And again, that's where the W1 chip comes into play, because it manages batteries so well. You don't need massive stocks around here for that. Until Apple comes out with something like these that are noise canceling, we can't really say what that would look like in a around the neck type of profile. So I'm gonna reserve that thought for that time. But as far as comfort, these just feel more comfortable. Now, as far as the battery life goes, the Bose, where'd I start? So they say it's up to 10 hours, and it's because it depends on how much noise canceling you're using, not to mention what volume level you're listening to. It's not rated at its max noise isolation and its max volume. I saw about 3 hours, 4 hours max with these, with full isolation, full volume, max. And I've had these now for about 2 weeks. These, they claim 8 hours, and trust me, they get 8 hours. I've had these a little bit longer than these, and trust me, these get 8 hours for sure, 100%. And that's at 100% volume. That's all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. So yeah, I mean, as far as the battery life claims, the Beats, I mean, they have it. But ultimately, this is up to you guys, what you guys would prefer. Would you prefer something lightweight, throw in your pocket, kind of flexible, great battery life, and it's half the cost, or double the price, great audio and noise isolation? It's a really tough pick, but they're really good headphones either way. But which one did you guys choose? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you guys like this video, hit that thumbs up button, show your boy some love. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, you're gonna wanna do that. Hit that APP logo in the corner to subscribe to the channel. And if you wanna check out my last video, the link will be right here to the side. All right, guys, till next time. See you later.